All right, so this particular work, we are going to look at how we are going to apply certain editing to it. And most of this editing, they are very difficult. Okay, so maybe when you are using, you can apply this editing to your project works, your lab works and all that. And the first thing we are going to look at is how to generate my table of content. Unfortunately, I've already generated this. Okay, so as time goes on, we are going to learn how to generate a lot. So for the first thing I want to generate is my list of figures. So if you want to generate the list of figures, okay, I will use this particular figure here. So you select this picture. When you select this picture, you go to reference. When you go to reference, you go to insert caption. All right, so you can create a new label. That's figure. That's figure. Okay, so when you generate a new label, you can do it fake. Some people prefer to do it fake. Some people prefer to type all the figure there. All right, so when you do that, you just add it. So when you add the new figure, you can see your new figure here. The new figure that I've selected will apply to all. Then you click on OK. So this particular one is figure one. Okay. So this particular figure one will be, I will generate it automatically. Let me intentionally delete this. Okay, let me intentionally delete this. And I want to generate the list of figures automatically. That's the first thing you have to do. So I'll type my list of figures as my heading. So I want to make this particular one the heading. Okay. So I'll select it down here, then come to references again, then insert table of figures. So when I insert table of figures, I can make adjustments. So as I'm making adjustments, I can see this particular one's moving. Okay, so if I want the dash to be coming, I can be selecting them as well. So I'll go to none. Then I'll choose from template. Then I'll choose figure. So if I'm doing it for tables, you can as well do it. If I'm doing it for equations, you can do that. I'm doing it for my figures only. I can modify it as well. Maybe I'll choose the font, okay, the positioning. Do I want it at the center or do I want it left alignment? I want it left alignment, okay. So I don't want to bolden it. I'll just click on OK. You can do a lot of stuff to it. The tabs, the font, the paragraph numbering. I'll choose OK. Then I'll click on OK. So I'll come back and choose none again. Then I'll click on OK. So these are the figures that are generated. All right. So these are the figures that are generated. So you can press on Control. So when I press on Control, the hand icon will show. Then it will bring me back to the figure. All right. I can delete this one, then paste what I already have. Then paste what I already have. So when I paste what I already have, this fig 1.1. Okay, but this one is showing 1.2. Let me look at the chapter. This chapter 1. This chapter 1 is supposed to be fig 1.1. I'll come back again, then go to insert caption, then choose this fig 1. Okay, that's fig 1.1. That's chapter 1, figure 1. Okay, so I'll just type my heading, or I can copy this heading here, then bring them here. All right, so I want it 12. Yes, so I will just take this one off. Okay, so let's come back to our list of figures. Just right click on it. Okay, then go to update field. So the moment I go to update field, what I did at the down there has been updated here automatically. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Just click on control, then the hand icon will come. The moment I click on it, it will send me to this particular image. Okay, so this image is chapter. Okay, so in chapter 1 I had only one image, that's 1.1. So in chapter 2 it's supposed to be 2.1. All right, it's supposed to be 2.1, but here is 3. So I can as well just take them off, then come to caption. Sorry, come to caption again, insert my caption. There's figure 2. I don't want, this is chapter 2, all right? So I'll create a new label for the figure. Okay, I'll create a new label for the figure. Okay, so the trick is that you see the figure is with no space. The moment I add one space, it will allow me to create another figure. Okay, then I'll click on okay. So when I come to labels, I've seen my second figure will be available. All right, so the first figure is with no space bar, but the first figure is with no space bar, but the second one has a space bar. So it makes it different. So I'll choose this for my chapter 2. Then I'll click on okay. So it will start again from what 1. Okay, then I'll clear the space bar that was in front. So I am starting from 2.1. Just type 2.1 here. Then I let me paste my caption. I'll just copy it, then paste it here. Then I'll delete it. So that means every chapter should have its specific caption. Specific figure. You create a new figure for every chapter. Okay. So I'll come back again. Come back to my list of figures, right click on it, then go to update field. Okay, so unfortunately we didn't see, let's see the problem. Okay, that's in chapter 2. Okay, okay, so let's come to check whether it's still a caption. Yes, it's a caption. Okay, so the problem is this. Let's come here. It's a very good opportunity for us to experiment on this particular one. And when you come to this, okay, when you come to this, let's look at something. So I'll right click here. Okay, this particular one, I want to add this particular figure is for the first figure. Okay, so I'll just come to references, come to insert table of figures again. Okay, choose none, then the figure. Which one am I? The first one is what I updated and it didn't show because the second one belonged to the second figure. I'll choose the second one, then come to okay. All right, so this is it. Okay, this is it. So that means there are even hidden ones already available. So this is what I just did. That's the first one. Okay, so sometimes anytime you create for every figure, you have to what? Make sure you come back to the references, come to insert, then change the figure. The first one will do for the chapter 1, second one will do for chapter 2. Otherwise, the moment you only do for this and you refuse to do that for the second one, the others will not what show. Okay, yes. So let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go to figure 2. Then let's go to the next figure. Okay, that's this particular one. Okay, so for this particular one again, I said I'll still do for this. Okay, so I'll select this, go to references, go to insert caption, then I'll create a new label because it's chapter 3. It's the same figure. Okay, it's the same figure. So I'll use double space. Okay, and I'll click on okay, come to okay. So to start from chapter 1, I want this to be here. I will just clear this off. I will remove the space here. Okay, then I'll just bring it at the center. So fig what 3.1. All right, fig 3.1. These are what resistors. These are resistors. I'll click on that. So when I'm done, I will do for the rest. So this I'll come to caption, insert caption. So I'll click on OK. I'm using the third figure. Okay, that's chapter 3. I'll click on OK. Let's come to the middle. Okay, so this will be 3.2. These are capacitors. 3.1. Okay, 3.2. I'll clear this. Come to this. This is in chapter 3. Okay, that's 3.3. Insert caption. Okay, that's 3.3. Then I'll just do plates of capacitors. Just delete this. Then I'll just bring it in the middle here. Clear this off. Okay, then come. That's 3.4. Okay, come to my reference, insert caption, click on OK. Then 4. These are transistors. Okay, come to this. These are transistors. Then let's come to this. Okay, insert caption. Okay, this is 3.5. 3.5. Okay, these are LEDs. This is an LED. Okay, is an LED. Alright, so then I come down. Let's see if we have other ones available. But for the sake of this video, I'll pause here, then go up. Okay, go up and update my list of figures and see what will happen. Alright, so this for chapter 1. I did only one for it. So let me clear everything off. Let me clear everything off. So when I come to my list of figures for the chapter 1s, where I'll come to my reference, insert this, remove to none, then figure. Okay, I'm starting from chapter 1, so I'll click on this, click on OK. That's for chapter 1. Okay, so that's the 1.1. If I want for chapter 2, come to my reference again, insert, then choose this to none, come to the second figure. Alright, to show the chapter 2. Okay, so chapter 2, that means we only had one video, sorry, one picture. Then we come to insert table of figures again. Okay, come to the last figure, choose this to none. Okay, then so these are